It's great. To be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Looking for a different outcome this time around, the Dallas Mavericks took the loss in their last matchup in this season series against Milwaukee.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Lets it go with a three. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a three-point game. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Jackson has the open look. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. They need this. Milwaukee with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Lopez from long range. Drains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Jackson from long range.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
The deep three from Irving. Another three for Dallas.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
Now here's Giannis. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Pass to Tilly. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Now, here is Irving. Lopez up top. Dallas moving the ball around. 3 on the clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate the report. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. Special. That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Now here's Jackson. Outside, Jones. Back to Giannis. Pass to Tilly. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Back to Lopez. Down low. Here's Post. Lopez left side. Stolen by Jackson. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Shoots the three. And Irving pulls it down. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Trailing here by 8. Jones with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Tilly. Giannis right side. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. 1 second left. And that one is hammered home.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. And you have to credit... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
There goes Giannis. Bangs on the trifecta. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll. What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied and great concentration.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Outside, Smart. A three for DiVincenzo. That one doesn't drop. Mavericks trailed by 11. Now here's Hardy. Pass to Thor. Antetokounmpo with the steal. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Here's Dallas. Here's Hardy. Anthony Davis with the rebound. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. To the paint. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is there. LeVert's got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs. In the corner, Smart with it. They grab their own miss. Smart on the wing. Left side, out of Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. For the 3, it's rebounded by Dallas. Fast break, here they come. 3-pointer. Connect. No good. Milwaukee leading by 11. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Outside, Smart. Pass to Smith. Back to Smart. Launches it. And Lively pulls it down.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Now, connect. No scoring in this one. Here's Thor. Here's LeVert. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Davis. Inside, Smith. Second chance shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here's Irving. Davis with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
I don't think the defense was ready for DiVincenzo to get assertive like that. Dunking right on top of him there. Oops, upside your head.
To the middle. Here's Bol. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. To the inside. It's tipped. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
For 3, buries it from 3-point range. He's got 9.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Over in the corner, Marshall. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trailed by 12. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Dallas making a switch here. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
The lead now cut to single digits.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
3 points.
DiVincenzo's got 11 points. He gets it up. Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for Milwaukee. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Mavericks trailed by 11. On the wing, Irving. Over Jones, and it's Irving missing. Jones with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Jones. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Lopez. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks leading by 11. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 6.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Tilly. Giannis outside. Outside, Porzingis. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 7.
Okay, you've got to be aware of Porzingis in these situations. I mean, you know he's coming for the three-point revenge there.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
He lobs it up. Stolen by Jackson. And Jones has it in the corner. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Mavericks trailed by 11. Driving to the basket. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Great decision by Bol at 7-2. He's got a view that very few have.
The Mavericks shooting their first foul shot of the game. So it's the Bucks now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Jackson has a 2-pointer, and it's good off the back rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 10.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Oh, here we go. Jackson, nobody back.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Basket counts. Lopez has got 7 now in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. It's Jones on the wing. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
To stop the run. Driving inside. And he sinks the layup. 18 points for him.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
DiVincenzo with it. He's got 15. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Irving for three. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 6 points.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Outside Jackson. Nailed from three-point land.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And on the way from Irving for three.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Porzingis. That's good on the jump shot. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Good on the three-point shot. And the Bucks lead by 21.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half. And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Pass to Tilly. The three-pointer, no good. And the Mavericks with possession here. To end the run. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Tilly. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. 10 points for him.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Milwaukee leading by 22. Left side, Davis. Pass to Smith. Left side, Davis. Over in the corner, Marshall. No good on the three. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. High post, Davis. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Pass to connect. The three. It's good from long range. Connects. Got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Outside, Smart. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's Hardy. Good.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
For three, Marshall. And another three for Milwaukee.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Connects from three-point range.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now here's Giannis. Pass to Marshall. Back to Giannis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
In for the Bucks, Kristaps Porzingis.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Jackson misses. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
The wide open look here for Lopez. The three-pointer off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look. It seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Third personal foul.
And so here is Dallas. The tray. Hands it from downtown. 23 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Lopez with the steal. Three-pointer. Another three for Dallas.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Bucks leading by 20. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Tilly. Fires for three. That shot off. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like families.
Oh,
man. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 15-5 run. The shot misses. Here's DiVincenzo. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.